Singer and former American Idol contestant Kellie Pickler is coming to Delmarva. She'll be at the Amphitheater at Heron Ponds in Delmar on August 25th, and we want to give you tickets to see the show. We're giving away a pair of general admission tickets each weekday through July 27th. Plus, 2 lucky winners will be upgraded to the gold seats.
Oh yeah, for your chance to win the tickets, all you have to do is go to delmarvalife.com, find the contest banner right there, the complete set of rules and the entry form, and you can also call us at 443-880-9116. Now, the man who is making that all possible is joining us this afternoon.
Doug Marshall is the owner of the Amphitheater at Heron Ponds in Delmar. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, Doug.
Thanks for having me.
It seems like the talk of this amphitheater just started a couple months ago, and now it's all coming together.
Well, it was exciting to have a town that was excited about the project and the vision. That's the first and foremost challenge when developing a property like this. But yes, we turboed through the zoning change process, and just a few months ago it was a cornfield, and it's still a cornfield, but at least it's a cornfield now with the proper zoning.
We're looking at a picture here. Kind of orient us what we're looking at here. That on the left side, is that Route 54?
It's along the left side there. If you look at the center, the circle, the roundabout in the center of the property there. If you look to the bottom of the shot there, that is where the amphitheater will be built by that green rectangle pond. That's where it will be.
So this is just a little bit down from the Wawa on 13.
It is. Wawa is about 300 yards from our site. The property is about 110 acres total.
So it's on Route 54 and it's on the Maryland side.
Correct. It's on the Maryland side.
How did it end up there?
Well, historically, the line is the road has been the division line, as you can imagine. We looked at the project. Actually, I foreclosed on the property years ago as my other occupation as an auctioneer, which a lot of people know me for. But we foreclosed on the property, and I became fond of the location because it was close to the racetrack, and I knew that the area needed something outdoor venue oriented. So it piqued my interest in 2008 when I foreclosed on the property, and I've been tracking it ever since. Unfortunately, the bank that owned the property also went bankrupt, was seized by the federal government, in which case I stepped in and bought it through a receivership program. So it was just an opportunity. It was on the Maryland side, and it's such a large parcel. You don't find them very often with that type of infrastructure. So it's just an opportunity is how we ended up on the Maryland side, and I'm from Maryland.
So what is your ambition for the project?
We want to crawl, walk, run, which is contrary to Doug Marshall's history. We are going to develop it into what I consider a mini Merriweather, where we have community events, outdoor concerts, wine festivals. Any outdoor community event is what we'd like to do. Since the property is so large, it can hold an incredible amount of people. So our long-term goal was to have like a mini Merriweather Post Pavilion, which they have in Columbia, Maryland.
Now, the Kellie Pickler concert is on the 25th of August. That's coming up. We look at the picture. There's nothing there yet.
One of our business models, and that's a great question because I get the Facebook messages by the minute asking, Doug, where's this amphitheater? We plan on having the Kellie Pickler concert and then another concert in late September, the last weekend of September, and maybe one more in October, just to see how the property flows and how it functions. So if you look at it now, it's a hayfield. And part of our business model is to make this a green, renewable project. So our parking lot will actually be renewable. We harvest the hay before the concerts. People park on the hay, and then in time for the next concert, we harvest the hay a second time. So right now it is a flat hayfield.
What about stage? Sorry.
The stage is a great question. We have, if you look in Fredericksburg, Virginia, there's a really large project called Celebrate Virginia Live, where they bring temporary stages, and I see they have a picture of it on the screen now. That's what it will in a sense look like. It's a mega structure they bring in on tractor trailers. It looks like something from the movie Transformers, as I was alluding to earlier. And it's quite expensive, but it will make a statement. And we'll set up 1,000 chairs, the bathroom facility. So the field, if you drive by it now, it's a flat field. But 3 days before that concert, it will look much different.
Okay, so you're looking at 1,000 people there.
For seats alone.
For seats alone?
Yes.
Okay, so we know about Kellie Pickler. Are you at a point where you're ready to reveal some other?
We're in contract negotiations now with a couple other performers, but I'm swinging for the fence. So if they sign up, I'll make the promise you will be the first to know. But we're in negotiations right now, and some pretty sizable national acts. What the problem was, not as a problem, you don't exactly name your terms when you're negotiating with the performer when no one has performed in your field before.
You have nothing to show.
I don't have any track record yet. So Kellie Pickler, we've thrown a lot of resources into advertising her. We've sold over 1,200 tickets already. So that's a very exciting indicator for us. So once we have the Kellie Pickler concert under our belt, then I can start negotiating. Right now, the artists their demands seem to exceed our pocketbooks right now.
Right.
So it's very important for the first one to go well.
Now you're actually offering a free concert. With the 80s concert?
I am. Yeah, at first we started that concert out with a $10 cover charge. But then I put the challenge out, if we got to 1,000 Facebook friends, that my development company would pay for everybody's tickets, because we still have to pay for the performers. The performers are not performing for free. So we hit 1,000 Facebook likes within 24 hours of that release. So I have to stick with my word, and the concert on the Friday night is going to be free. And there's 4 prominent regional bands that are performing. Reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to work the bugs out the night before Kellie Pickler. That's why we want to do that. Not that I'm using those guys as an experiment, but we want to make sure everything
works.
Make sure everything works.
All right, so Doug, we're back to Kellie Pickler again.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, you have the name of the first winner of a pair of tickets to the show.
I do. Should I announce it?
Would you please?
I would. Chris Schaefer.
Chris Schaefer.
Chris Schaefer won those tickets.
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Doug, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. A lot of great information. We're looking forward to a wonderful future.
And of course, DelmarvaLife.com will have all the information you need there, and we'll announce our winner, and maybe you could sign up to win tickets tomorrow.
Yes, you need to do that because we can't. Up next on Delmarva Life, we're going to surprise one business that you voted Delmarva Life's best.
But first, here's a look at what's coming up in the news on First at 5 on Fox 21 and later on WBOC News at 6.